know the average VA loan saves homebuyers over $25,000 compared to a conventional loan? And yet nearly 76% of eligible veterans never use their VA loan. It's crazy. Why? There's a lot of myths out there, misinformation, and just straight up lies about the VA loan. So today I'm breaking down the truth about VA loans versus conventional loans, so you can make the right choice and decision and avoid costly mistakes. Hey, I'm Emmett Dempsey, a U.S. Army veteran and a licensed mortgage broker here in Florida, and I personally use a VA loan to buy my own house and refinance it a few times with a VA loan, and I think VA loans are the best. Now, I originate VA loans each and every day, helping veterans and home buyers just like you navigate the real estate market with a VA loan. And trust me, I've seen far too many people getting talked into a conventional loan when a VA loan would have saved them a fortune. In this video, I'll compare the differences between VA loans and conventional loans side by side. So I'm breaking down the pros, the cons, the hidden costs, and all the things. And key differences that you need to know before making a decision on your next loan. And by the end, you know exactly which loan is right for you when buying that next house. And if you stick around to the end, I'll even share a little known strategy to save thousands on either option. So go ahead and stick around. The major differences between VA loans and conventional loans. Number one is a down payment. I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory. VA loans require no money down, whereas conventional as little as 3%, generally anywhere from 5 to 20% down that a conventional loan requires. I mean, that's $25,000 on a $500,000 home, guys. It's significant. It's a lot of money. Number two is the interest rates. VA loans are government insured by the Veterans Administration, or there's 25% of loss. So as lenders, they give premium pricing because a part of their downside is protected. That's just the way risk and reward work. So VA loans are much better interest rates versus conventional loans, even for 800 FICO borrowers. The really FICO score is not as pertinent as it is for conventional. So interest rates on VA loans are definitely much better. And meaning that over the life of the loan, you'll save thousands of dollars. Conventional loans require PMI or private mortgage insurance whenever you put down less than 20%, which can add hundreds of dollars to your payment depending on the loan size. VA loans have no mortgage insurance at all, because that 25% buffer to the lender is mortgage insurance. That 25% downside risk. So in return, borrower, you the veteran, no private mortgage insurance in order on the VA loan, even when putting zero down. That can save you hundreds of dollars on your payment. Another great benefit. Why it matters. So, and it's very important because, every loan is DTI based or debt to income based. Using a VA loan, you can qualify for more homes. So if you're just, in that price range, you kind of want to get into the next price range, a VA loan can help you qualify for more home because you have no PMI and you put down less money. And if you qualify for your loan, just these changes alone can help you save money initially when you close, as well as over the years when you're paying your mortgage. It's very significant, guys. All right, point number two. When is the VA loan the best choice? Now, I'm a little bit biased because I'm a veteran and with a VA loan, so I think they're the greatest. But let's take a hard look at either side, okay? Number one, that you're eligible. Check your eligibility. If you have any questions, then you definitely give me a call. There's plenty of information out there. But generally, if you served an active duty, what you have to be careful is if your entire career was in the reserve unit, you have to have certain credits. So definitely, if you have any questions about that, you can reach out to me. I run these scenarios all day long for veterans, to make sure that eligibility, I can pull your COE, your certificate eligibility quickly to make sure that you're qualified. So definitely talk to a good mortgage broker, or you just give me a call. I'll help you out. The next point is you want to keep more cash in your pocket. I mean, that's obvious. With zero down and no PMI, the VA loan is definitely the best option when you have limited funds. Or if you just wanted to, save a bunch of money when you move in, so you can buy furniture, things of that nature, just to have that cash reserve when you move into a new property, the VA loan is definitely a fantastic option. Number three, say you plan to stay in this house for a while. The lower loan on a VA loan is definitely good long-term versus a conventional. So lower interest rates make VA loans cheaper over time. So each and every month, you're building more equity because there's less interest that you're paying. And also that savings in your bank account when you're just paying less of payment because of a better interest rate. So if you plan on staying put for a while, the VA loan is a major advantage. In my opinion, if you're a veteran and you qualify, there's very little instances when the VA loan isn't the best choice. However, there are some. Let's go and talk about those now. Here's when a conventional loan might be a better choice. So you have a large down payment. So you have to price it out. There are different periods. When we were in COVID with lower interest rates and higher interest rates, sometimes you put down a lot of money, especially if 40, 50% or more in conventional, you get a really good price break. And that time only, where VA loans and conventional loans kind of even out, maybe a little bit better. So if you're in a competitive situation where you need multiple bidders, and it's still happening even in 2025. You need to do conventional just to win a deal, and you're putting a lot of money down, and in that scenario, a conventional loan might be good. Or say you're buying investment property, because remember, VA loans are for owner-occupied only. So if you're going to buy an investment property, use a conventional loan, a DSCR loan. I talk about those for your non-QM loans. So definitely use one of those. So remember, VA loans are for primary residences only. So there's certain instances where you can like house hack and like multi-property. That's a different conversation. But in general, if you're looking to acquire an investment property, you can't do it with a VA loan. You got to use conventional. Like the funding fee. Now the funding fee on a VA loan can be significant, and I know I'm not exempt from the funding fee, and my funding fee that I paid over the years is a lot, but it's definitely worth it. But it's a lot of money, guys, that you're financing. So if you're not exempt from the funding fee, going conventional might be a good option because the total loan balance will be less if you use conventional financing side by side, because you have to add that funding fee on top. Especially if you use your VA loan again, that subsequent use funding fee, it's like 2.3%. It's pretty significant. So definitely, take a look at that. Depending on how much you put down, and the VA funding fee, depending on how much you put down, could be very significant. So that's definitely a consideration when a conventional loan might be good. I'm definitely biased to your VA loans. If you're eligible, like I said before, if you're eligible with VA loan, 9 times out of 10, that's going to be the best option. There are some outside of the box things, just like I just went over, where a conventional loan might be good. But look at them side by side, and the way that I present options is I use a code called Mortgage Coach. Kind of goes over the differences, like here's what a VA loan is, here's a conventional, so that way you know for sure. So if you're talking to your mortgage professional, have them break out and give them a comparison, like a VA loan and conventional, and just make your own decision. I always say that I'm a purveyor of options. So I purvey your options, we'll execute based on your goals and what you and your family want to accomplish. The next step is choosing the right one that's best for you and your family. If you're still unsure, go ahead and drop a comment on your situation. I'll respond, or just reach out to me. All the information is in the description. And if you wanted to learn more about VA loans and even how you can use your VA loan to build wealth with real estate, go ahead and check out this video here while I go into that video. Okay, now let's know the difference between VA loans and conventional loans. If you would go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe, I definitely I would appreciate that for more VA loan content.